Hey everyone, welcome to Goddess Love Healings. Glad everybody's here. This is a timeless video, and there'll be no cards, just channeling through my higher self. And I want to say welcome, welcome wherever you are. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Okay. Today's video is a little bit about who I am now from my old perception. Okay. And you can read it in the description box a little bit. I put in there. I'm going to go back and re-edit and fill in the blanks later. But how I got there and who I am. Okay. So that's and then after um first of all, I'm here for every divine feminine. Okay. If you are a woman and you have been a victim of your own circumstances or felt like you were a victim of your own circumstances, that is who I am, who I came from. And then I'll get to who I am and how I did that, healed that. So, everybody, I'm here to uplift, empower, and inspire all divine feminine energy, whether you are in a masculine physical body and you work with the feminine energy and you also have experienced this. So what this is really about is my dog. Hold on. Hold on. No, baby. No. That's Daddy. Okay, back to it. I got a little puppy and she likes to be mischief and get into everything, and she's doing everything. So yeah, all feminine energy. Here we go. So this is who I represent. I am the divine feminine and the divine masculine in complete full alignment with my authentic self. Puppy. She's a crazy dog. Anyways, yeah. So this is who I represent. I represent energy, as you do, and you might be unaware of your own energy that you carry. And I started this journey at 8 years old, where I'll just put that out there. I had dreams and desires that were in my heart, and I didn't know where they would take me up until this present moment of who I am right now. But not with that, without being through the trial and the error of healing my own mind and my own heart, my emotional body and my mental body. Those of you know me and been here before, I am always going to talk about God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, okay? Because I represent and I work with the Merkaba, which I don't have on. Hold on. Hold on one second. Oh, right here. I'll show you. Okay. So usually I have it on. But here's the Merkaba, which it's geometry of the sacred feminine and the sacred masculine energy. All right. The mind, body, and spirit. All right. God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, whatever it is to you. So that's who I represent. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on. This is my shield, because that's what I work with. You may too, or may not. Okay. So I'm going to start with what I wrote, and I channeled through my higher self best to my ability that I can remember. So who I am is, I am a healed woman from being scorned by karmic relationships. And I'll tell you how I got there after, and the bigger purpose and my mission of why I experienced it. Okay, so I believed hurt me. Okay, this was my purpose. My new belief about these relationships taught me that they were actually a gift from God. Okay, they were. And a gift from God, meaning every one of these relationships that were there to make me feel small were actually for me to use as the opposite and walk away from and empower myself. I didn't do that. And we'll get to that. So it was a gift from God. Further note, was a scorned, or I was a scorned in mentally, emotionally, and I have taken charge of all the pain and suffering that I experienced in these karmic relationships. And I used it to my benefit, right? As soon as I realized, as soon as I had the awareness that, man, I don't have to keep doing this. I don't have to keep doing this. I don't have to keep doing this. I'm fed up, fed up, fed up. So maybe you're a scorned woman and you're fucking fed up. I'm not going to apologize for swearing. I didn't wear that shirt, but anyways, so I took charge of all of my own pain and everything that I believed that I suffered, and I used it to my benefit, and I turned it into my personal power and newfound freedom. Okay. In all areas of my life. So it wasn't just with my relationships with my partners or my love life. It was with my parents, deceased and still alive in the physical. It was with my siblings. It was with my ancestors that's gone before me. Because I am a master intuitive psychic medium, and I channel. I've even lost partners that were karmic in this life and in the heavenly realm, and we learned to heal together. No, puppy, quit. It's biting my toes. All right, hold on 1 second. No, baby, no. All right, here. You want to come see? Come here. I want to show everybody you. Come here. So here she is. She is a mixed pit bull, and she is into everything. Say hi, YouTube. Okay, so go play with your brother. Go tease him. As a distractor for my feet, but it didn't work. So anyways, yeah, I turned it into my own personal power and newfound freedom in all areas of my life. So if I could do it, I figured the rest of the women in the world could do it that are suffering and feel like victims in their own life. No, now I had to spank your butt. That hurts. I don't like to do that. But anyways, yeah. So whether it was work, career, financial, love life, health, fitness, faith, anything that you can relate to, I transformed it in my own life. And I will tell you how I learned that I was carrying this in just a minute. Let me finish reading what I channeled. So I figured all the women in the world could do it. Okay. All of you. And I believe in you. Okay. Maybe you don't have someone to talk to or communicate with and share your pain and your anguish and your suffering mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Okay. I am here for you. That is what I do. This is the prospect that I'm looking for. All right. This is my soul tribe. So if you resonate and you see this video, remember it's timeless. Anytime you watch it is perfect for you. But leave me a comment to where you're at in your whatever area of your life that you feel a victim to. Okay. Or you feel stuck in imprisonment like feeling. Okay. Or you're not feeling good enough. Okay. So are you sick of attracting partners that love to use, manipulate, and control your life? That's what I experienced. So I turned that around, and I want to teach other women how to do that. Can you really say that you are running your own life and you're making your own choices, right? Can you say that? If this sounds familiar to you, then what I'll tell you next will blow your mind wide open. It's not just this life. And if you're here on my channel, I talk about past lives because I work with the heavenly realm and my past life. So I can tap into Akashic records of yours as well, like I do mine. So karmic relationships are not only from this current lifetime, and there she goes again. Hold on. Sorry. No, clear. You little stinker. Oh my God, what is it? Oh, we got it later. So they're not from only this present experience in this lifetime. And you might resonate or you might not resonate to that. But how I learned was I was having nightmares. I was having not all nightmares, but I was having dreams of past lives right with my current partner right now. And it was devastating. I'm thinking, but he's not that way. It can't be this life. No, it can't be this life. So I started to ask my spirit team, my guides, my angels, even Jesus, what does this mean? They're like, don't worry about what it means. Just use it to your benefit. Okay. So as a reverse rule, so what I seen in my dream that was not very uplifting or empowering or inspiring at all, I reversed it and I said, okay, well, that was a past life. That's not even relevant to now, but I'm glad to know it. Okay, because that was in him. Okay, that's something he had in his energy in our relationship that would either affect me in some kind of way. So I needed to be aware of it. So that's what Spirit gave me, my past life dreams and so on. Akashic records, let's just say. Okay, so yeah. They're not just in this lifetime, they're in past lives. And that needs to be cleared up. And that's what I did. With not just this relationship, I started at 8 years old where I had this knowing and this feeling that there was more out there that I couldn't see with my human eyes or touch with my hands. So that was telling me about energy. And I didn't know that then. But I became a seeker of the unknown, all right, of the unknown everything. When it came to energy, when it came to other people's reactions and things that are going on in the world, it really affected me because I was really impressionable at a young age. And growing older, I learned about my moon and my sun sign and my ascendant. And to come to find out, I am a Cancer sign with the sun moon. Yeah. So, oh no.
Messenger video.
I'm so sorry. No. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. That is my other half. Sorry about that. He's on his lunch. But anyways, where was I? Oh. Okay, so I'll pray he doesn't do that again. He knows what I do. So okay, so yeah, it's to react differently, okay, from the dreams and the impressions that were given to me of past lives, of not just my current relationship, which has been an amazing healing experience to know the difference. It was all the relationships that I've had in this life, I've had past lives with. To name a few, 2 of them have passed away into the spiritual realm. And it was very hard for me because because I didn't have the closure of how the relationship was. And I understood that I really didn't need the closure. I just needed to work with this soul essence of uh, my karmic relationship and partner that passed, and learn how to heal emotionally and mentally, physically and spiritually, um, from them being in the other side and me being in physical. So we did that. Very challenging, very hard thing to do. Anyways, there she goes again. Puppy, Claire. She loves to chew everything. She's into everything. Okay, so yeah, I worked with my exes that are in spirit to heal what I was carrying in my emotional body, in my mental body, here in the physical. And it really affected my relationship. That I got a hair on my tablecloth, so it drives me nuts. That it affected our relationship. I couldn't open up in many different ways, except for mentally. Mentally, I felt like, we've already been 5 years here in the physical, my current relationship, and it was the most honest relationship that I have ever had. He was very honest, and um, I didn't know at the time, but it was really him seeking approval. It was outside of himself, and so I know different things of how what current circumstance you would be in with your current partner or relationship, with work, career, love, or whatever it is, even family. All right, even your siblings, your aunts, your uncles, whatever it is, which I've also had the honors of my past loved ones working with. So that's how I found out what I needed to take on as my own belief or energy of thought and feelings and actions. Okay. So, um, and I can honestly say I love my life. I love having complete control of my physical reality, completely down to earth and practical. I was not like that before. So that's how important it is to know about your own feminine and masculine energies that you carry in the self. Because when you align with that, you become your true, authentic self. And your confidence that you thought you didn't have, that was already there, really is already there. And I know it's important for me to speak about how I got there, but I don't want to make this video too long. So I'm going to cut it in 2 sections, and I'm not even through with the first one. So it was really important for me to simplify my life. And the bigger purpose of carrying these karmic relationships was, at the end of time, as you know it to be, change. Okay, not the end of the world, because no, we are not. The world never ends. The body dies and the soul goes on, but the world always remains the same and then changing. It's always forever changing world. So my perception was so screwed up. My perception of the world in general. I really became the biggest man hater on the planet, I believe, and all for good reason, except for it was for the mission. And I didn't understand that. So now I understand that. And it was so much easier to honor and release my past, even my past lives with these people and relationships, to be able to be my whole true self for you right now. So I am a twin flame, starseed, light worker, way shower, earth angel. And you, if you're going through this, I'm here to help you. I'm here to be your light by bringing my own light to the surface. And this was really hard for me. So I'm like, oh, nobody's going to hear me. Nobody's going to listen to me. They're going to laugh at me. It's not going to be any fun, but it really is. It's so much fun releasing. And actually, the fun part is the awareness, even not knowing where it's going to direct you in the long run. It was all love. It was all love. And I just recently even learned in my own experience here about love. And this is the mission, is for us all to know and discern true love, the essence of love. Okay. So the mind, the body, and the spirit, but we also are a soul essence. And we're that soul essence first and foremost before we're even this physical body. So with karmic relationships, for me, I took on beliefs, habits, patterns, and belief systems that were not mine. Okay, they were not mine. They were simply not meant to be mine. I took in things that disempowered me as a woman, and you probably have too. And that was something that I became aware of having my spiritual awakening and aligning here in the physical with even my parents, my siblings. They actually showed me these habits and patterns and belief systems that are still circulating, and this there she goes again, does not no longer serve any of us. Okay, it does not serve you, it does not serve me, and it does not serve on the collective vibration. Okay, and this is going to be a later video. I'll talk about the energy, but I first wanted to get out my story of who I am and where I've been and how I've healed it. And it was just with acceptance. It was with forgiveness. It was knowing that we are all love and we all have this role to play here in the physical, being the soul that we all are. We're all connected to the one, the source, the God, the energy, the universe, the egg of pure creative life force energy. All right. But being in the womb of our mother, we took on other energies of hers and our father when we were born into the relationship with our parents. And that will be the next video, I think. So I'm really glad to be here and be able to explain on a more in-depth level of who I'm looking for. This is my soul tribe. All right. So I had to learn from these relationships that I believed were so hurtful and painful, which they were. It was real. It really happened. However, I had to learn that we all had the same energy that we carried, but different experiences. And, most masculine energy was not taught to feel, to cry, to express their feelings or emotions. They hide it. And women were disempowered and told to be quiet, and they didn't have a right to speak up for themselves or say what they felt, all right, in a relationship, in the workplace, or wherever it might be for you. So yeah, that's it. I mean, it's all energy and it can all be cleared out. And I am an energy healer, and that's what I love to do. I did it for myself. I did it through meditation. I used crystals. I used sage. I used incense. I mainly use prayer. Is so powerful. And the heavenly realm of my karmics. And I just don't call them that. It was love. We all are made from the source of love. It's just how we perceived it. We, what's the word I'm looking for? We limited what we could possibly feel and experience in these relationships, because we took it as a whole nother thing when it was really there to show us a lot about ourselves. Um, so about the way you communicate to yourself, check that, okay? And she's chewing something again. So, but anyways, so how I used to communicate to myself was not empowering and uplifting and did not inspire me. It just brought me down, and I was depressed, and I had anxiety and stress and so much worry, um, headaches, sleepless nights. And it was, I was not emitting the truth. Somewhere in me did not want to face reality of what these relationships really were there for. I mean, yes, they were there to experience love and passion and joy and happiness, but it was also to experience sadness, right, and separation sometimes. Even when someone passes from the physical world to the spiritual world, it was to honor and respect that. But I didn't know, I knew then, when my karmics passed, that, but I kept the pain. I kept the pain and the memory of the loss, because I had children with one of them, and I have to watch her pain, but it also was to strengthen her and to strengthen our relationship, because we really didn't have one. She was very attached to her father, and not, she was attached to me, but not, it was my disattachment from her, because I felt unloved and uncared for, even from my own child, because she grew closer to her father than me, which was, I was jealous. I was so jealous. And this was another energy that we will talk about how I got there. And it all stems from our parents. Okay. It's just energy that needs to be balanced or taken care of or taken right out of your life. And that's how you awaken to who you are as the amazing divine feminine energy and the amazing divine masculine feminine, or masculine energy. Yeah. So I took on the feminine body in this life, and in prior lifetimes, I've seen that I was a masculine body, and I learned both. And that was for now. That was for me to be able to understand what it meant then and how it relates to now and the time of change that we're going through on our planet today. And how much healing aligning with this in yourself through self-love, self-care, self-appreciation, and self-acceptance of who you are in your physical body and experience in the physical, and as a soul. Okay. And your soul is your divine essence. And some feminines might be out there carrying a lot of resentment and self-doubt, and this is not yours to carry, because you are whole. You are source energy, and you might not be aware of that, or you may be aware of that. So with that being said, this was the first video. I hope you love it. And please give it a like, a share, and a comment where you are right now currently. And so I probably already, yeah, I'm here to liberate you, divine feminine, or masculine, in the divine feminine energy. So if it sounds familiar, okay, I didn't read the backside, but I just kind of got into my channeling my higher self and my own experience. So sometimes I use notes. I'll write it all down, and it'll just be channeled out of my mouth anyways. But I needed to find where, see, my physical body had pain, and it was very painful. In working with spirit, God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, the Merkaba, I learned that pain is only temporary. Even when our loved ones leave us from the physical world, it is only temporary because they still exist in this essence of the soul. And it's so amazing that you get to know that and be aware of that and work with that energy. Um, so, yeah, I did that. And I want to help all of you, whoever resonates to this, um, to sign up with me. Okay, sign up with me. I will work with you. We will get down to the nitty gritty of the soul's essence and purpose and mission for you. Once we get through the next part of the video, that I'm going to talk about my parents and how I learned what I needed to heal, and how it was actually visual for me in my own children, carrying and repeating this habit pattern and belief system that was only supposed to be one way. And I'm just here to switch and tweak your perception, bring you into the light of your own soul, with full acceptance of everything. Okay, all your life experiences. We want you to embrace every shadow aspect of these karmic relationships, or your parents, maybe one of your karmics. Um, I'm going to show you and teach you how to how you should speak to yourself, and how it's relevant to your own self-love and self-care and healing of your mind and your emotional body, your mental body, your spiritual body, your physical body, and why we have pain in the first place. So, yeah, it's, I did write something in here. Okay, so this is funny. Okay, I want to put this out here. So now I can show you, if you are aware, how to relate to your nightmares, your dreams, all right, or even your physical perception, what's really happening to you right now. Okay, you have your own current partner, what you're having with your own current partner. I had many until one day I asked God, how in the hell do I get to the end, or simply make it go away? All right. That's where it started. I started asking questions. And you know what he told me? The only way out was through it. The only way out is through it. And I was like, okay, wow. How that sounds rude. I literally said that. That's very rude to me because I wasn't aware of what it meant at the time. But you don't have to be aware of what it meant or what any of it means. Just be aware that you're conscious of it, you see it, and you get to use it to your benefit. That is the best thing that I can give you. So to fast forward inside my new spiritual connection, however, his energies was not matching mine. Okay, so his meaning my current relationships with my karmics, or even right now in my current relationship, sometimes when his energies are not matching mine, that means I'm at a higher vibration or he's at a higher vibration. And we come into this conflict in this power struggle, which we don't need. And we're both very conscious of it and very aware of it. I feel like and this was something that I need to work on. I did work on, and I needed, was I felt like he wasn't doing enough. I felt like he wasn't seeing all that I was doing, and I was pointing the finger and I was blaming him for not doing the spiritual work and caring about his energy. Sometimes, it was real. He didn't care about his energy, or he forget because he had to work on his own healing of his mind and emotions with his parents. So, yeah, I asked God that, and he was funny. He's like, only way out is through it, Emilyn. Only way out is through it. You asked to be this. And I want to just first and foremost say to all the brave women that I came from, we all experienced this. We all experienced this controlling and manipulative energy, where the masculine energy disempowered us. But, however, I learned so much from growing up and watching my aunts and my uncles, my cousins, um, and I channeled this through my subconscious so I can remember in the Akashic records of how to get out of it and take care of it. So, yeah, with that, okay. So yeah, I'm not going to go into the rest that I wrote because that's going to be awesome for the next video. This was today's video, who I am. And the next video is going to be about, I said a little bit how I got there today, but I'm going to really let you know where it stems from. And it's not just my parents. It's from 7 ancestors before my parents. Okay. So it'd be her mom, her father, his mom, his father, so on and so forth. 7 ancestors. And it was not an easy task, I'll let you know. But since I already did the work, I know what to do. I know how to help you. I want to help you because I can't save you. I'm not here to save you unless you sign up for you. Okay. You don't do this for anybody else. Okay. No, this is for you. Save your own soul. Save your own essence of masculine and feminine energy. Shine your own light. Tell your own story. Serve your own purpose and your own mission, and whatever that is. But this was mine. And this was a really great start to, well, I was on Facebook and Instagram. I've been on YouTube, but I didn't make this my main platform. I made Facebook my main platform, and that got hacked. So I'm starting all over. I've lost all my Goddess of Love healings, and I'm completely fine with that because I lived it, I experienced it, and that was also to teach me that I can do it. I can do it. I can start all over anytime, any place, anywhere. So that being said, I love you all, Divine Feminine. I totally can empathize with where you're at right now. And I want you to accept first awareness where you're at right now. And then let me know. Let me know so I can resonate with you. That's why God says the only way out is through it. It was for me to go through it, to know how to get others where they need to be. With your permission, of course, I do work on a collective energy level as an earth angel and a starseed. I channel all that is. And with me healing, I just want to note, this is the side note for this video, is that once you heal your own mind, your own emotions, whatever it is you need to heal, with acceptance and forgiveness, complete forgiveness, you will know when you're healed, okay? You will know. It's not something you can see, but, well, you can in your relationships and in your work life and career and stuff, and how you bring back your own confidence and clarity, all right? But you will know. You will know when you are no longer the victim. But however, I am here to liberate you from that and give you not only your free will of choice, but just pure freedom, financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So I'm out of here. I love you guys. Look for the next video. It will be about my parents and how I got there and learned that I was carrying these beliefs, habits, and patterns that I really didn't have to, but it was part of something we all experienced. So there's no one to blame. Okay. So I love you all. God bless.